Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of the Blood and Thunder PLE. We have an amazing main show planned for you here tonight, and it is going to be a bit of a long one, so settle in folks. But first we kick off with 2 Fly Stormzy taking on TK Landon, and that jacket right there that 2 Fly Stormzy's wearing is an insult to TK Landon, as that was the very first jacket that TK Landon ever wore in TKWF. It is a taunt. Now, I should just quickly apologize, ladies and gentlemen, about the mess up with part 2. To break kayfabe for a couple of seconds. Basically, in my editing software, DaVinci Resolve, I have to arm my mic to record myself, and when I do that, I hear myself, and I don't like doing that, so I mute the audio tab that records my audio. However, I forgot to unmute it when I exported, so that so the file got exported without my commentary over it. So I've had to delete the current one and re-export it with the commentary unmuted. So I do apologize for that, and that is why this episode is a bit late, because I had to do that while also recording this at like 1:50 p.m. So it's gonna be not exactly 3 p.m. Australian Standard Time today, unfortunately. But yeah, I messed up. I will admit that I don't like this editing software, but it's free, and I can't afford to pay for Premiere Pro, which is what I'm used to using. But for now, let's get back to this epic main show of the PLE. Now we have 4 epic matches planned for you here tonight. We have this match right here, the rivalry of 2 Flying Stormzy and TK Landon. We have the Women's Tag Team Championship match, we have the Women's World Championship match, and we also have the Men's World Gauntlet Tournament match that we had all those qualifying matches for in the last 8 weeks. And we are off. Nice collar and elbow type, start off. TK Landon got him in the ropes now. Oh, and 2 Fly Stormzy caught TK Landon with that kick while the ref split them up. Missed the moonsault, but is back in the offensive. Never mind, TK Landon's on the offensive again. Now, last time we saw these two go face to face, TK Landon kind of held back with his TKO. He very much deliberately missed the first one he landed, and then he very much barely hit the first one he landed, and then the second one he deliberately missed. So I think he still has partial feelings for his best friend, or former best friend here. Meanwhile, 2 Fly Stormzy has just had it out for TK Landon for many years now, and they never really had a closure to this hatred that had boiled between them. And this match is probably not going to be the end of the hatred between these two. But will TK Landon be able to bring it upon himself to beat 2 Fly Stormzy here with a TKO? We'll find out. Now, I should mention the general manager has stated that he wasn't happy with last week with 2 Fly Stormzy interrupting Danger Daniels when he put his entrance into the gauntlet match later on this evening on the line. So he's forcing 2 Fly Stormzy to put his entrant into that gauntlet match on the line here tonight. So if TK Landon wins, he could potentially move into that gauntlet match. So that's not only is it giving 2 Fly Stormzy a chance to more reason to beat TK Landon here, but it's also giving TK Lane more reason to want to fight back. And then a nice headlock there. And then the big toss there. And now these two just turn this into an actual real wrestling match, which I'm surprised of, considering you don't see people who like have a huge blood feud with each other go for the like very technical wrestling style. It's more of a brawl. Oh, but here we go. The Clash of the Storm. And then just that onslaught of kicks there after that Clash of the Storm. Oh, big suplex into the bridge. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. It is. And Two-Fly Stormzy put TK Lane down in mere minutes here in this match. I think this may have been a 5-minute match after entrances. Now, as I said, Stormzy came in with multiple reasons to win. I mean, A, he wanted to beat his former partner, showing that hatred. B, he wanted to keep his entrance into that title gauntlet at the end of the night. And he came in here, made quick work of it. Obviously, on a third reason, wanted to deal less damage, so when he goes into that gauntlet match at the end of the night, he has more chance to do, like, he's not as damaged, is the word I was looking for there. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off with our next match of the evening, where we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Now, this match spanned from a couple of tag team matches. We saw the Morgan twins, or the Lane twins, sorry, not the Morgan twins. The Lane twins versus Cameron Newton and Taryn Sky for an entrance at the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And the Lane twins did not win that match, but they impressed our general manager so much that they were given a shot at the tag titles here. And then these two people here, Isabella Hunt and Alexia Butler, they beat it was Amber Valentine and Cameron Newton, I believe, were the team there. And they beat them in a qualifying match to qualify as the other team. Now, I've since spoken to Isabella Hunt and Alexa Butler on how they feel about teaming with each other here. And they said that they're actually pretty great friends behind the scenes, backstage. And, you know, the fact that they got to team up with each other, they're still working on how to work together as a tag team, as they are very much singles competitors. But, you know, their friendship and their camaraderie is definitely helping them here in this match. And when spoken about the Lane twins here, their opponents, they said, look, they are a tough competitor, but we're better. So we'll see how that goes here tonight. But you have these two. There you have Morgan Lane. There you have Alice Lane, the Lane twins. Now, speaking to these two, they said, look, we weren't happy with not winning the match to get a Women's Intercontinental title shot, but we're also happy that we're giving a second shot at titles here, and we would love to be Women's Tag Champions. We've never been Women's Tag Champions as a tag team together. So they're looking to come in and take those titles for themselves as the first ever twins, the first ever sisters to hold these tag titles. Will they do it? We find out right here, right now. There you see the women's tag team champions, just a different colored version of the men's tag team championships, but still very pretty titles nonetheless. And it looks like we're kicking off with Isabella Hunt and Morgan Lane to start this match off. And we're off. And Morgan Lane with the flurry of punches and kicks. Big snap suplex there. And then tagging in Alice Lane. Now again, a bit of history. Alice Lane, the very first ever TKWF Women's Champion, famously was called Alice Lana in the very first ever episode of TKWF. The production team were not favored for that one. Apparently she went backstage and gave them quite a talking to afterwards. But so far, the Lane twins have just dominated this match, just beating down on Isabella Hunt. She hasn't had any chance to just get to her feet and even try anything, really. And they're just beating her down senseless. And now they're just staying on the offensive here, tagging. And now we have Butler in the ring, and Butler is just caught on fire right now, just assaulting Alice Lane. Oh, but Lane counters. And now this is a very interesting and unique circumstance here. It is the woman of Alpha Omega taking on the first ever women's champion of TKWF, but now her twin sister is in the ring. And now we're back to seeing Alice Lane versus Alexa Butler. Goes for a cover now. And a kick out before the one. The ref was a bit slow there. Still wouldn't have been a 3 count even if the ref was a bit faster, but you never know. Now Lane just getting Butler in the corner, just beating her down. Oh! And took out the ref there. Was going for Alexia Butler, but she made the tag to Isabella Hunt and got out of the ring. And Alice Lane ended up taking the ref out with that giant top rope splash. Axe handle to the arm there, that's gotta hurt. Now, Morgan Lane with the kicks. Now, I'm sorry that I'm not 100% commentating every second of this match. I am trying to preserve my voice. As I said, this is probably going to be about an hour-long video. as we have 4 amazing matches here tonight. So I am very much trying to preserve my voice. And also I'm distracted in the recording booth because we have a dragonfly flying around and it keeps distracting me. But I digress. We continue here in this match with Morgan Lane staying on the offensive. Goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. A nice dragon corkscrew there from Alexia Butler. Big lariat there. Hurricane Rana there from Morgan Lane. Now Lane with the punches to the face, and I think she just busted Alexia Butler open there. Oh, big belly-to-belly suplex, goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1? No! Not even a 1 because Alice Lane breaks it up. Now goes for the cover once again. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Alice Lane didn't even try to break that one up. Was definitely happy with the tag button there. And then the cheers for tag team wrestling there. I don't know what Morgan's doing. Is she trying to recover outside the ring a bit? Now, there's no point going for any count-out victories because the general manager has announced that if the match ends in count-out or disqualification, the person who was counted out will win the championship. Or the person who won via disqualification wins the championship. And I think Morgan Lane just got busted open there. Our general manager does not want a repeat of... Oh, what a move. Does not want a repeat of last week. Well, last episode, I should say, where Jeremiah Stone ended the match on a count-out victory and then had to have the match restarted. So he stated that in this match, and the next title match for that matter, a count-out victory, the count-out goes, or the title goes to the person who got counted out, and a disqualification victory will go to the person who got who won the match because their opponent disqualified themselves. So the championship, for this PLE at least, the championship advantage does not exist, thanks to Jeremiah Stone. And that won't be a factor in the gauntlet match because there are no countouts or disqualifications because of the multi-man aspect to the match. So, and now we got Isabella Hunt in the ring. Nice elbow drop there. And another elbow drop from Alexia Butler, but misses. Now Lane with a big drop kick. Oh, a nice roll-up move there. Then a big running power slam from Alexia Butler. Oh, Elaine now. Oh, no. Big curb stomp there. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 thanks to Isabella Hunt breaking it up. That could have very well been a 3 count there, if you ask me. A nice big lariat there. Goes to the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And now Butler staying on the offensive here. Just assaulting Lane now. Nice big suplex. And the punches there from Butler after that takedown. And then tags in. Nice double team move there. Now Hunt making the attacks. Goes to the top rope. Oh! Finally lands that spinning leg drop off the top rope. And goes to cover 1 and a breakout at 1 thanks to Morgan Lane. And now Hunt dealing with Lane, getting her outside the ring. Picks up Alice, but Alice counters. Oh my god, that's it! Hunt just caught Alice Lane with that 3 count, picking her up from that rope from that corner. As she was grabbing the rope, she pulled her away, and I think she must have landed on her head because that put her down for the 3 count. We have our first ever WWA Women's Tag Team Champions, and it is Alexia Butler and Isabella Hunt. A very formidable tag team working together really well here in this match. It looked like it was the Lanes' match to win for quite a while, but they still fought hard and valiant, and they brought it back at the end. And I am about to get attacked by a dragonfly. But that has nothing to do with this episode. And this was a very, very great match to showcase our women's tag team division. And then there's the move. It very clearly looks like Alice Lane hit her head off that move. And that's what put her down for the 3 count. And there you see Isabella Hunt, Alexia Butler being crowned the WWA Women's Tag Team Champions. And then you see those best friends celebrating in the ring. No one thought that they would even win their last match against Cameron Newton and Amber Valentine. Then they didn't think they were going to win in the match against the Lane Twins, who are a very, very decorated tag team. So, but now we have our semi-main event of the evening here, the Women's World Championship. Now you see that lady right there, the rookie Kitty Hagen. This is only her 3rd ever match here in WWA and her 5th match in total as a professional wrestler. But that being said, it may just be beginner's luck, but she's the only person to pin our current WWA Women's World Champion in Ivy Fisher in their first meeting, and that's why Kitty Hagen said, "Look, I'm the only person to beat you. I would love an opportunity at a title shot." And Ivy Fisher said, "Look, PLE, let's do it." So this lady right here, the Queen, Ivy Fisher, the WWA Women's World Champion, is nothing if not a fighting champion. I mean, she won the title while during her whole open challenge fiasco that she went for a little bit. I mean, she lost to Kitty Hagen, then beat Amber Valentine, and then in her 3rd open challenge run, the general manager put that world title on the line against the villain Olivia Jade, who is now, as of last episode, our Women's Intercontinental Champion. So, but there it is, the Women's World Championship match. Now this is our main event of the evening. After this, we do have the 10-man men's gauntlet match for the World Championship. And now, can that one Kitty Hagen prove that it wasn't beginner's luck and beat our champion here tonight? Or will our Women's World Champion prove why she is the World Champion and remain Women's World Champion here tonight? We will find out. And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, that is what they are competing for. As we kick off this final match. Well, not semi-final match, sorry. The final match is the gauntlet. Excuse my poor commentary, I literally just woke up and realized I hadn't had this episode recorded, so I apologize if I'm still a bit sleepy and groggy, but I wanted to get this out as on time as I could. And then hopefully by next Sunday we'll have another episode of WWA. Though, as I was saying in the commentary of last video, there is currently a bug going on with Xbox users where you can potentially wipe your game save, and I don't have the time or memory or patience to sit down and go over and recreate 40 different women's and men's superstars that I have here for WWA, so I'm gonna take a break until they fix it, until there's word that, yep, it's all good, it's all fixed, because I don't want to go through that hassle, and it'll just delay WWA more than a week, because I may not even want to go back and do it at that point. Now, Hagen with a nice moonsault off the top rope. So far, this has been pretty much Hagen's match in the early goings. Could this very well be not a beginner's luck match and Kitty Hagen exit as the Women's World Champion? Although she's showing a bit of cockiness, taunting with punches in the air. Oh, I think Ivy Fisher just been busted open with that punch. And then a knee strike to the back of the head. Oh, and there's that back knee, double knee strike. And oh, misses the knee off the top rope, allowing for a nice running, jumping senton there from Ivy Fisher. And now Ivy Fisher's finally getting fired up now. Clothesline, another big clothesline. Oh, back heel kick. Second rope now. Calling her up. Goes to the drop kick but misses. And now Hagen with the kicks to the head there. And then the flatliner goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That was so close to being a 3 count right there. Kitty Hagen's fired up. She thinks she's got this in the bag. I'm sure Fisher's just waiting for her opportunity to strike. Oh, big kick there. Goes to the cover once again. Could this be at 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Now you can see the frustration in Hagen's face now. And a nice counter there from Fisher. But Hagen now going for a powerbomb, but Fisher fights back. Went for the discus forearm, but missed. Now, as I was explaining last match, Ivy Fisher cannot win this with championship's advantage, so she needs to get Hagen back in that ring. Unless she's smart and waits till the 9 count, throws Hagen in the ring, then gets counted out herself to keep the title. That is very much a strategy that I don't think our general manager thought of when he made that ruling. And a big flying nothing from the top rope there. Oh, throws him into the stairs. Sorry. I don't know why I said him. Oh, and there we go. The poison ivy was not enough to keep her down. You just see the blood pouring from Ivy Fisher's face there now. The slap to the face, punches. Ivy Fisher trying to stay on top of Kitty Hagen now. Oh, big flip into a knee strike there. And the boot to the face. And then the big arm stretches. Double knee strike to the back. This is very much anyone's game so far. I mean, both of them have almost gotten 3 counts. Though Hagen has gotten a lot more offense in. And then we see Ivy Fisher's famous stomps into the ground. Calling Hagen to get up now. Slap to the face. And then Hagen goes for one for herself, but Fisher counters it and punches with a couple of her own. And these two just going back and forth now. And now, nice counters there from Kitty Hagen. Goes for a cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 again. Goes to the cover again. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Kitty Hagen very much angry that she can't get the pinfall victory here. Oh! Modified go to sleep there. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That was so close to being a 3 count. I think myself, the fans, and Kitty all believe that she was about to win that championship right there. Big swinging DDT from Ivy Fisher. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3, and she does it. Ladies and gentlemen, and still your women's world champion, Ivy Fisher. Now that was one hard-fought battle. As I said, it could have gone either way. And at most points of this match, I thought it was going to go the way of Kitty Hagen. Especially that last pinfall where she almost got the 3 count. I think everyone thought we were going to see a new champion there. But the ever-resilient Ivy Fisher came out of nowhere, got that victory, and surely enough, that was all she wrote, as we now have, or not now have, as we still have a Ivy Fisher as our women's world champion. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that, my voice is kind of going already, and I've still got another 20 to 30 minute match to call, if not longer, so this is not looking very well for my throat right now. But congratulations to Kitty Hagen for a very, very tough fought victory in only your 5th ever professional wrestling match. Already in a world championship match in the semi-main event of a PLE and almost winning. I'm sure she would have rather me saying congratulations for winning the title, which is what I'm about to congratulate Ivy Fisher for doing. But I'm sure we won't see the last of Kitty Hagen in the world title picture if she can keep wrestling like that. And you see the bloodied up face of Ivy Fisher there.
The following contest is a gauntlet eliminator match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's our main event of the evening. We're about to flash the rules up, so I will allow the announcer to announce them.
A new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So every 30 seconds, we will have a new entrant in this match. And then pinfalls and submissions eliminate someone. And then once 9 superstars are eliminated, the final 10th superstar will be crowned our WWA Men's World Champion. Sorry, not World Tag Team Champion. And we're starting off with Ruthless Rush and Brutus the Brawler. And who's coming in third as our third competitor? Oh, it is Danger Daniels. All former champions here in this ring right now. Former Alpha Omega champion, former TKWF champion, former multi-man champion. and I believe Intercontinental Champion in TKWF in Ruthless Rush. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. But here we have our fourth competitor coming to the ring. Taking his time to get to the ring. I suppose a smart strategy, allowing your opponents to... Sorry, I paused there, I had a dragonfly in my face. Allowing your opponents time to beat each other up. But Danger Daniels having none of it. I believe that's... Is that 2-Fly Stormzy that he's fighting on the apron there? Danger Daniels had enough when chasing him, and yes, that is definitely 2-Fly Stormzy coming off of his victory over TK Landon earlier tonight. And Brutus the Brawler taking the opportunity to catch out the very distracted Danger Daniels. And now we see that man, Luther Ramon, who went through a very, very bloodied affair to win his match. Wishing that his tag team partner was here to revel in this match, but his tag team partner, Tim Taylor, still on the injured list after the assault from Bushido. Now who do we have coming out now? Oh, Castro Lazara, the man who got Tim Taylor's match here. Got Tim Taylor's entrance in this match here, I should say. Due to a randomized roll from the general manager from all the entrants who did not qualify, other than TK Landon because he was already competing for a qualification. But that being said, Castro Lazara not earned his spot, but was given this spot after Tim Taylor was attacked by Bushido. Nice sling blade there from Castro Lazara attacking Marco Gates, our new men's Intercontinental Champion. We could potentially see a double champion here tonight if the Intercontinental Champion in Marco Gates wins here in this gauntlet match. And this is just a brawl. I don't know what to call, where to call, how to call this match. So I'm just going to call what action I can see. And we know what that music is in that background. That is Matoto Lee coming into the ring now to represent the Billionaires Club. Now that man is one scary force of nature to be messed with in this match. Big belly to belly there. Now just stretching Marco Gates. Now I am getting word from the general manager that the last two superstars will only come out once eliminations have been made, just so that there's not too many superstars in the ring, to allow the ref to be able to watch what is happening. So 8 apparently is the max that we can have in the ring at one time here in this gauntlet match. So that's a bit of an advantage to the last two superstars in the waiting in the wings. I mean, you get to watch as all 8 of your opponents beat each other senseless before you even are allowed to enter the match. So you got to think that that is definitely a strategy to try get the 8th and 9th position in these types of matches. And big suplex there to Castro Lazaro, goes to the cover. 2 and only a 2 count there. And big move coming. Oh, never mind. Yeah, get into the counter. Goes to the cover now. 2. And a kick out at 2 to Marco Gates. And goes to the cover now. Made a kick out before the ref could even get there. This is just chaos. I don't know how I'm meant to be calling this match right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's just too much going on at once. It's just a train wreck. Oh, big danger zone there from Danger Daniels. Goes to the cover on Marco Gates. Could we see a pinfall here too? Oh, just missed. Just missed the 3 count there. And as I said, this is just a train wreck. I can basically only call pinfalls and submissions and maybe big moves if I see them. But that being said, there's a Storm Clash, or the Clash of the Storm, sorry, and then a big powerbomb from Brutus the Brawler. And none of them led into a pinfall. Matoda Lee with a big fireman's carry slam there. And you just see bodies laid out across the ring. There are weapons laid around, but I haven't seen many people use them yet. But it is just a chaotic match right now. Big choke slam coming out of Ruthless Rush. Goes to the cover now. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Still no eliminations now. And you got to think that the number 9 and number 10 spots are sitting backstage in Gorilla just waiting for their time to be called out, and they're just grinning ear to ear, watching this carnage in this match, seeing all of their opponents just beating each other senseless, knowing that they're able to walk in completely fresh while everyone's going to be injured, fatigued, you know, ready to be pinned, and they can just walk in and just make a name for themselves. Big go to sleep from Marco Gates. Goes to the cover on Ruthless Rush. Could we see a pinfall here? 1, 2, 3, we do! And Ruthless Rush is our first elimination here in this match, which means we will be seeing number 9 coming out at any time now. Oh, nice move there from Marco Gates. And this match is just carnage. You see superstars bleeding everywhere. You see weapons laid across the ring. You see the big slams left, right, and center. You see Castro Lazaro. They're using that sledgehammer. Big knee to the face from Brutus the Brawler. Castro's outside the ring now. Now we are due our number 9 entrant to come out pretty soon. I don't know when though. A reverse powerbomb there from Danger Daniels. Oh, big DDT from Marco Gates. Goes for the cover. 1 and a kick out at 1. And you gotta think, I know I keep saying it, but the longer that the general manager waits for number 9 to come out. Oh, speaking of the devil, here they come. I was gonna say it's just more time that their opponents have to damage each other before they come out. Who's our number 9 entrant? Oh, it is Matthew Rex. I know that music anywhere. The tag team partner of Marco Gates, who is in this ring right now. Whoa, and the Castro Nation from Castro Lazaro on Marco Gates goes to cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That is so close. Oh! A big vertebraker there from Matoda Lee on the Brutus the Brawler. Only a 2 count though. Oh, here we go, locking in the sharpshooter. Will we see 2 Fly Stormzy tap now? And we do not, as he fights out. But this is just carnage. I can't see what's happening. Calf crusher on the Diego Danger there. Oh, and Diego Danger, no, sorry, Danger Daniels. Danger Daniels just tapped. We have an elimination now. Oh, and the Total Lead just got pinned. The eliminations are happening left, right, and center now. Goes for another cover here. 1, 2, 3. And Brutus the Brawler eliminated. 3 eliminations in a very, very short span of time. We are now down to 6 competitors. The 5 that are in the ring right now, and the number 10 competitor yet to come out. Oh, and only a 2 count there. And now the carnage is a bit easier to call now that there's only currently 5 people in the ring, 1 still waiting in the wings to be allowed out. And goes for the cover now. 2, 3, and Marco Gates has been eliminated. We are down to 5 competitors in this match, and one of them hasn't even entered yet. Big slam there onto Matthew Rex. Goes for the jump. And now Stormzy going for his own move. Missed it a bit. Luther Ramon goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And then here we have our 10th entrant in this match coming out to the ring. One of these 5 competitors will be crowned our first ever WWA World Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, there he is, El Hijo de Vex. The man who won the tag team match with his father's former rival in Ruthless Rush, earning his spot here in this top 5. Luckily, because he drew the number 10 number in this randomized lottery. Now Luther Ramon going for a big running kick. Now you got to think, everyone here in this tournament, right, or in this top 5, has a reason to want to win. I mean, Matthew Rex only ever looked at as a tag team competitor, while his tag team partner Marco Gates has been dominating. He's been on the back line just waiting for this match. You see Castro Lazaro, the man who lost his qualifying match, but was luckily given another spot here in this match, thanks to Tim Taylor being injured by Bushido. You see El Hijo de Vex looking to continue his father's legacy and being crowned a world champion, something his father was never able to do. You see 2 Fly Stormzy looking to prove that he's more than just the former tag team partner of TK Landon, and would definitely be a huge help in his rivalry with TK Landon to rub it in his face. Big powerbomb from Luther Ramon. And now, will Luther Ramon be crowned the champion? Wanting to, come in, only ever being a tag team competitor in the past. Wanting to get revenge for his tag team partner being injured. Oh, I thought we were going to see a 3 count there. Now, this is very much anyone's game here in this top 5. I mean, you got to think El Hijo de Vex has a bit of an advantage taking less damage out of the 5, but that doesn't mean anything when, oh, Lazara just broke out of that. And these 5 just brutally beating each other up now. Sorry, I'm slowly running out of energy towards the end of this match. I'm trying so hard to keep commentating this for you guys, but it is not going my way at the moment. And now we see the onslaught of the sledgehammer from Matthew Rex onto El Hijo de Vex. Big elbow drop off the top rope, goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. El Hijo de Vex stays in. Oh, sorry, no, that was 2 Fly Stormzy, not El Hijo de Vex. They're both wearing purple. Excuse me. Goes to the cover on Matthew Rex now, only a 1 count. And these 5 are just brutally beating each other up now. I think this train wreck of a match has just gotten worse as time progresses. Oh, a big super kick there. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, 3. El Hijo de Vex is eliminated. We are down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. And 3 of them are fighting each other on the outside of the ring. And now they're finally bringing this match into the ring. Matthew Rex attacking Casher Lazara. Oh, here we go. Clash of the Storm. Rolls him up, goes to the cover now. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Oh! And in we go for the cover now. 1, 2, 3, and Castro Lazara is eliminated. Now that was just poor timing on Lazara's part. He was going for a Castro Nation on Lufa Ramon and ended up copying that super kick from Matthew Rex, which allowed Lufa Ramon chance to recover and get the pinfall. Now we are down to these 3 men right here. Lufa Ramon, Matthew Rex, and 2 Fly Stormzy. Now you gotta think, 2 Stormzy is potentially working with Bushido. Does that mean that if 2 Fly Stormzy wins this title, Bushido holds the World Championship? I think that may be even more worse than Matoto Lee winning and having the Billionaires Club hold 2 championships in this company. Lufa Ramon going for his flurry of kicks now. Big kick to the head. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, 3. And 2 Fly Stormzy out. We are down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. And as the announcer just said, the next fall wins the match. Whoever gets the next fall, pinfall or submission, will be crowned our WWA World Champion. Oh, rolling into the figure 8 now. I apologize, it wasn't the figure 8, that was a reversal of the figure 4. Should correct myself before people in the comments do it. Oh, here we go. Locking in another one. Locking in the figure 4 again. Will we see a tap? And we do. Lufa Ramon is our new world champion. Well, congratulations to Lufa Ramon. But wait, what the... Is that Trav Dog? What the hell is Prince Trav doing here in our PLE, attacking our newly crowned world champion? What the hell is going on here? Prince Trav just assaulting our champion. I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next episode for World Wrestling Affliction.